So you join me here in Coventry for once. Actually, I don't know when I last did a video actually, but anyway, Wetherspoons, a building from the 30s. It's not as old as it looks. It's mock Tudor nonsense. However, Lichgate cottages behind it very much are old. Medieval, in fact. Timber framed. Fantastic. The Wetherspoons is steel framed, despite appearances. So that means, of course, that I'm next to Trinity and St Michael's, which are lovely and lit up. But that also means that I'm next to the Coventry Cross, which was unveiled yesterday and is lit up at night with the new glass and a rather worried looking Henry VI. There's a nice little timeline on the glass and giving you some fun facts about True's Coventry Blue and what Henry was up to. Got coronation, 1429. Very good. Doesn't look pleased about it, but he's here. And from what we were told yesterday at the speech is the original. There have been 5 crosses over the last 600, 700 years. And apparently the original, I always thought was sort of in this sort of patch of Primark. Apparently it's by the door of Bistro Pierre, which is, about 50 yards away from where we are at the moment. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. This one is from the 70s, 76 I think. George Wagstaff worked with Rolf Hellberg on this, and then the glass is obviously new, and the 3D print of Henry. The original statue is in the Herbert, so you can go and see that. And there's another significance also explained by the council yesterday, which I hadn't really thought about, is that Hellberg partners designed Primark, or Owen and Owens as it was back then. So kind of in a weird way, this is all in the right place because it links them together in their sort of, post-war design period. And it's looking really good. I mean, at night, everything's lit up now. I mean, go back 3 years and none of this was lit up. There's no spires lit up and the glass wasn't, and that's a new feature. So well done to Trinity for doing that. This probably needs some uplights, but I think it never had any lighting before, so this is a much better situation. Loads of people look at it. I mean, obviously it's only been here a day, but whilst I've been stood here, everyone who's walked past has had a look. And yesterday it was heaving, and considering there was no event specifically, loads of people turned up because this has been boarded up for the last year. This has been, a patch of ground no one has seen for a while. We've had to, and it looks really good. I think they've done a good job, to be honest. I'm glad it's moved. It's a bit hidden, to be honest. I know it was next to the cathedral, but it wasn't the best location. It was sort of squished into the corner behind Wilco, so wasn't the best. And now you can see it probably from the bottom of Trinity Street, to be honest. So it's a good landmark. Forget this plaque. It's about Volgograd Place, but I think that's going to get moved or changed because it doesn't have any relevance to this cross. And loads of people keep coming up and reading this plaque thinking it's explaining it, and they're like, that doesn't really make sense. And they are right, because it doesn't make sense. And knowing me, if any of you do, some students who were just finishing their course were just looking at it, and I had to interject and tell them no, it's nothing to do with it. And then they foolishly asked me a question about Henry VI, and they had 15 minutes of an abridged history of the city over the last 1,000 years, and then I let them saunter off into the evening because it's nearly 11 o'clock on a Friday night. So I thought, I've given you enough, I've told you where you need to go, i.e. all the historic Coventry buildings, stay in a Lichgate cottage if you can, go and see a gate and Lady Herbert's, go into the Guildhall, go to Charterhouse on London Road, and maybe walk past Whitefriars. But then you can probably go and finish your degrees. So there we are. Brilliant stuff. And it's a little video. It's nearly 5 minutes of me wittering on. So enjoy that if anyone's watched it.